They say black women are jealous. Now, we kind of know that anybody could be jealous. I mean, men, women, everybody gets jealous. But I think where this stigma comes from is it comes from part of what the one video that I talked about doing, that I spoke about carbon copy, of sisters making carbon copies, of folks copying. And I think what happens is the stigma that my sisters get is that they're jealous of these other races. That's what the issue is. They're jealous of, what other race of women are out there. They're jealous of their beauty. They're jealous of their stature. They're jealous that, black men are interested in, their culture. I want to say that besides the fact that just everybody gets jealous, I think that you're mistaking what black women are viewing as, or their perception of what they consider the attitude of being jealous. The issue is the credit, the attention, the double standard that black women face, like I've talked about in my previous videos. Part of what happens is, if other races do it, other women do it, it is viewed as more favorable. It's tolerant. That's the problem. And so you have a response from my sisters, rightfully so, of like, wait a minute. How is it that we do the same things, but it's not looking favorable to us? We're looked down on. We're not worthy. We're the bottom of the barrel. But these other folks, these other women, get treated and they get put on a pedestal. So you're going to have a response that my sisters are probably going to look at the treatment of these other folks and the treatment that they're receiving and have an issue as far as there being a hypocrisy. There's a hypocrisy there. So I wouldn't take a lot of what you see as taking that as jealousy, as it is more of, why is there that double standard? Why are you being hypocritical? And that is a question that should be answered. We know why. Most of us know why in the culture. We know why. But these folks make up all these other different excuses for why they think that, well, hey, if this other culture does it, it's just because they're not, it's because we don't usually see it. It's rare for them. That's kind of like one of the excuses. It's rare to see it, that this other culture is doing that. And so when we see it, it's like a novelty. Nah. But the other thing is that when it comes down to my sisters doing it, then it's our sisters get viewed where they have to work that much harder in order to make an impact or have a breakthrough. That's what happens. And then these other folks that do it, they are mediocre. They're basic at best. So, like I said, my sisters being jealous, everybody has the capacity to be jealous. Everybody out here is jealous about something. All these women are jealous about something. They will fight back and forth with each other. If you have been around women enough, no matter what culture there is, there's going to be some envy. There's going to be some jealousy. There's going to be some, conflict. Women will tell you that's kind of why they somewhat don't have the greatest relationships with women. So what it is. But to put that stigma on there that my sisters are jealous. They're jealous of all these other cultures. It's not that they're jealous. It's just the fact that, A, don't give credit to these other cultures and try to not acknowledge where it comes from or who maybe does it a little bit better. Just give credit where credit is due. It's just that simple. It really is that simple. But there's such a problem with being able to look at black women and say, hey, you deserve credit. Some of these folks that still keep coming on my page with this nonsense where they really are trying their best to somehow prove to me or convince me that, like, racism doesn't exist, or that there's not systematic issues that exist, that there is a denigration, there's a plight that our black women go through. They're trying to convince me that, hey, no, you know what? You don't know what you're talking about. It's just not possible. Some kind of gaslighting stuff. Make me believe something different, like as if I haven't been around my women my whole entire life, and you haven't. You haven't. So, like I said, my sisters aren't jealous, like it being that that's a part of their nature. They're jealous because of all these other folks. No, it's true. Sisters do a whole lot of stuff, and they create a whole lot of stuff, so they don't have no reason to sit up here and be jealous about anything, because most of these folks that copy the stuff that they try to copy are not even close to what my sisters are able to do. The execution, they're not even close to being able to do that stuff. My sisters are sharp, very sharp. You don't want to give the credit for it? Cool, whatever. Do your thing. But my sisters are sharp. And on another note, be careful about these people that you're watching that are talking about my sisters. Folks that look like them, folks that don't look like them. Be very careful about the people that give this commentary. I'm going to tell you the reason why. Because a lot of these people that give commentary, you don't know their background. You don't know what type of people they are, how they are in their life, how jacked up their life may be, how bad their relationships may have been, how bad their financial situations are, how bad their family situations are. You don't know. These people talk and they spew all this stuff, saying stuff about our women. But don't throw bricks at glass houses. I think that's one of the phrases. Like, you don't, if you really look deeper, because see, you don't know these people that are making commentary. They're just speaking their opinions or whatever. But if you dug deeper into finding out about their situation or who they were, their friends, their family members, they'll have a different perspective of what kind of character these people are. So I want my sisters to understand, don't fall for the fact that people are trying to give their opinions about what they think about you. Because there's 9 times out of 10, there's something maybe wrong with them. And if that was exposed, oh, better believe you'll be sitting up here like, what? Are you trying to talk about us? But yet, there's these skeletons in your closet? There's always two sides. Don't let these folks hype you up and make you start getting into this raging, anger stuff. Think about it. Anytime you hear any people giving these commentary, think about what type of person they really are. Because then you'll be surprised when stuff does come out, and a lot of stuff has come out on some of these folks who do make commentary. Once you all of a sudden find out their background, then it's like, you got no right to sit up here and talk about us. I'm not, even the people that are in the comment sections talking all this dumb stuff. Same thing to these clowns who respond back. You better believe some of those dudes, some of those women don't have their life together. Some of them are the worst of the worst. Got crazy backgrounds, but they're typing. They're typing and they're responding and they're trying to say something about what's being said on this video. But it's just because we don't know nothing about your background. But that'll get exposed. Be slick about, keep on putting your comments. That'll get exposed about who you are. And then you get put on Front Street and then you'll know what happens. Anyway, I'm going to get up with you on the next one. Peace out.